Hi guys, Daz here with another episode of my comic book print runs. This time it's episode 9, and today I'm going to be discussing the initial orders estimated print runs for books that were released in May of 2019, along with 45 of the highlights. Now, as usual, guys, the more sought after book tends to be the lower printed books, and mostly the case a little bit more valuable than books with huge print runs. Not always the case, but quite often. So I'm going to start with the highest and work my way down. Keep listening and let me know in the comments which of these books you have. Starting in with our number one book, we've got Deceased, issue 1 from DC Comics. There were 4 covers and a humongous print run, one of the biggest I've seen since I've been doing these print runs. 242,365. So if you guys were specking on Deceased, I don't think you're going to get much joy. Up next we have Batman Last Night on Earth, issue 1, of which there were 2 covers. Again, we got a big one, 113,287. Next we have a Marvel book, Savage Avengers, of which there were 8 covers. Yeah, Marvel do like to swamp us with these variants. There was a print run of 111,736 on this one, guys. There was a Mobus 1 in 100 incentive of around 1,115 copies, give or take. Up next, we have Immortal Hulk, that great series from Al Ewing. And this time we have issue 17. There were 2 covers, 87,444. Now, you can tell that Immortal Hulk was popular because the early issues were around about the 35 to 45,000 range, I think. Number 5 on our list is Immortal Hulk issue 18, of which there were 2 covers. And this book had the first full appearance of Red Harpy and the new Abomination. 75,983. Up next is one of the rare books I pick up now, a new issue that I did a hot comic book alert on, and that was Detective Comics issue 1003, where the Arkham Knight's identity was revealed to be Astrid Arkham. Well, there were 2 covers for that book and a 65,709 print run, roughly around what I was thinking. Up next is a book that, again, I picked up. I've got a couple of copies. I picked up a second one for just 50p the other day. And that book on our list is War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, issue 1. A whole host of first appearances in that book, including Wave and I can't even think of the others. I think there was like a Bear Spirit, wasn't there? It was another one. There were 4 covers for that book, 64,990, which includes 2 cover A's that were given to retailers for free. There was a Pyongyang Park 1 in 25 incentive at 1,200 copies, give or take, and a Patrick Zurcher 1 in 50 incentive at 600 copies or less. Like I said, that is a book with multiple first appearances. And then the estimates are based on 30,000 copies of cover A. That's the cover I've got. So around about 30,000 on that book. Up next is another book I managed to find. And this one's getting a bit of heat at the moment. Walking Dead, issue 191. Yeah, this was the issue where Rick Grimes, the main star of the series, gets shot. 48,743. A little bit higher than I was expecting, I've got to be honest. Up next, we have Spider-Man Life Story, issue number 3. 2 covers, 37,771. There was an ACO 1 in 25 incentive at 1,510 copies, give or take. Up next is a book I spec'd on pretty heavy. I picked up 3 or 4 copies, and that was Naomi, issue number 5. 36,953, so still not too bad. I think that was the first appearance of the villain, Zumbada, and I think that's where she gets her costume. I think for the first time. The true number would definitely be higher since DC Comics allowed retailers to claim damages on copies that had interior creased pages. Mine didn't have creased interior pages, but the staples were a little bit popped. Number 11 on our list is a book that I've just acquired. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 6. And that's the first full appearance of Starling, or I think it was the granddaughter of Vulture. 2 covers, 33,538. I do like that cover because that's a good book because it's the first full appearance of Starling and the first cover appearance. Up next, number 12 on our list, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue number 6. That's another book I picked up, and it was a fantastic read. That was the first appearance of Spider-Bite. Really pulls on your heartstrings, that one. It was where a child had cancer. 2 covers, 30,752. That one will be staying in my collection. I think that's a good read. Number 13 on our list. I've got the first print. I can't be doing with these 5th and 6th prints. Immortal Hulk, issue 2, the 5th printing. Now there were 2 covers, 26,999. That's crazy amount still for a 5th printing. Now there was an Alex Ross 1 in 25 Virgin incentive at 1,075 copies or less. Of course, that's the first appearance of Dr. Fry. But like I said, for me it's the first printing and possibly the 2nd printing, but I'm not going beyond that. Up next was a book I was on the lookout for because it had a first full appearance, and that was War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, issue number 2, and that was the first appearance of Swordmaster. Now Swordmaster appeared on the front cover only of issue 1. So not issue 2 of the New Agents of Atlas. 2 covers, 20,315. Now there was a Ron Lim 1 in 25 incentive at 810 copies or less. Up next, again, multiple printings. Number 15 on our list, Major X, issue number 1, the 3rd printing. 2 covers, 17,331. There was a Rob Liefeld 1 in 25 sketch incentive at 690 copies or less. Up next, 16 on our list is an independent book, Excellence, issue 1, 2 covers, 17,317. 17 on our list, Rick and Morty, issue 50. There were 5 covers for this book, 13,300. There was a Julieta Collas Royland 1 in 25 incentive at 530 copies or less. And Juliet Collas Harmon 1 in 25 incentive at 530 copies or less. There would be far less than 530 sets of these incentives due to Diamond not adding them to their regular FOC list for retailers, so most missed out. Up next, I have issue 1 of this book. I've got a feeling this one will be optioned at some point. Number 18 was Little Bird, issue 3, 12,608. 19, Gogher, issue 1, 11,989. Up next, Moon Girl on Devil Dinosaur, issue 43, 2 covers. Now that was the first appearance of Dino Thor, really. 9,816. I've managed to find a lot of those Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur issues because there is an animated series coming by all accounts. 21 on our list, Marvel Tales Avengers issue 1. 2 covers, 8,736. There was a Jen Bartel 1 in 50 Virgin incentive, 175 copies or less. 22 on our list is a book I picked up, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the Freshman Force one-shot from Devil Jude Comics, 8,649. 23 on our list, Naomi issue 4, the 2nd print, 8,337. 24 on our list, another independent title, 5 Years issue 1, 7,698. Another independent title is at number 25, She Said Destroy issue 1, 2 covers, 7,304. Up next, Marvel Tales Iron Man, issue 1, 2 covers, 6,310. There was a Jen Bartel 1 in 50 Virgin incentive at 125 copies, give or take. Up next, another independent title, Killer Groove, issue 1. 2 covers, 6,154. There was a Cliff Richards 1 in 10 incentive at 615 copies, give or take. A book I was on the lookout for is quite hot still due to Dark Horse getting optioned for their properties to be on Netflix. Last Stop on the Red Line, issue 1. 5,960. That's a good one. That's why I can't find it. Number 29 is an IDW book that has got quite a bit of heat at the moment. Road of Bones, issue 1. 5,480. 30 on our list, Ghost Tree, issue 2. 4,219. 31, Goon, issue 2. The Alex Ross cover B only. 4,162. Up next, another independent book, Horror Comics, issue 1, cover A only, 3,810. Uncle Scrooge was next up, issue 44, 2 covers. There was a 3,288. There was a Alessandro Perena 1 in 10 incentive at 325 copies, give or take. 34 on our list, another Uncle Scrooge, this time issue 45. 2 covers, 3,263. Again, there was an Alessandro Pereno 1 in 10 incentive at 325 copies. 35, another independent book, Wailing Blade, issue 1. 2 covers, 3,196. 36 on our list. We're sticking with Indies all the way. Nobody is in Control, issue 1. 2,705. Up next is a series I can't speak highly of enough, and I'm glad to add this one. I've got the full run. These Savage Shores, issue 4, nice vampire tale, 2,195. I think that's from Vault Comics. 38 on ours. I said I had the first printing. Little Bird, issue 1, the third printing, 2,163. 39 on our list. Amber Blake, issue 3. There were 2 covers. 2,135. There was a Catherine Naudette 1 in 10 incentive at 210 copies, give or take. 40 on our list, back with The Savage Shores, issue 1, the 4th printing. Wow, 1,465. 41 on our list, The Savage Shores, issue 3, the 2nd printing, 1,295. Wrapping it up with just 4 left. 42 on our list. All Time Comics, Zerosis Deathscape, issue 0, 2 covers, 1,280. There was a Brendan McCarthy 1 in 5 incentive at 255 copies. 43 on our list, The Savage Shores, issue 2, the 3rd printing, 1,251. 44 on our list, Fair Lady, issue 1, the 2nd printing, 1,193. And a book that I just passed on in my LCS, I might go back. Horror Comics is our last one. Issue 1, the teether variant only. There was less than 1,129. And that's a wrap, guys. 45 highlights from the month of May and their printing runs. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I am at a new world record of 687. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, ding that bell so you don't miss my content. Because trust me, there's a lot more coming. That's bye for now. That's over now.